Here we have the stairs. With the original design of this was so that the dogs can come up. So come on, Oliver, let's go up the stairs. Come on, boy. Come on. So he can come upstairs. He goes in the tent, can hang out up here. He runs up and down to see if we're in here or to see what's going on. We love it with this balcony up here. Sometimes we sit up on a chair and we can look out across the lake, or boy, you sure can see the whole rally from here. Hi, my name is Mark Kruckman. I'm here at the Overland Mountain West in Loveland, Colorado. We are taking a look at my Jeep Gladiator. I purchased this about 3 weeks ago. Had a lift already on it, wheels and tires, but I had Lolo Overland replace the lift with an AEV suspension with dual rate springs, compensate for the load. Lolo Overland put on the rack, which is a Fab Fours rack, and it has the Fab Fours Overland extension. We also have a FSR tent on it, and that was put on by Lolo Overland as well, along with the 270 awning here that's also a FSR. Let's take a look at the side of the Jeep Gladiator. Okay, we got a fuel rim on here. We're running with the Nito Ridgeland Grappler 37-inch tire. We come around here, we got a Fab Fours rock slider on here. Back up here to the Fab Fours Overland, the Overlander rack. This has got the side lights. It also has the tail lights. The 270 awning and the FSR rooftop tent. I went with this Overlander rack so that I could have the tent far enough forward so that we could have the ladder on the same side as the camp. And then we could have the awning with enough space to circle around, have it all on the same side. We're running an AEV suspension lift in here, a 3.5-inch suspension lift with Bilstein shocks on there. The springs are a dual rate spring, and we calculated the weight of the truck with a little bit of gear, the weight of the FSR tent, the awning, and a little bit of tongue weight for the trailer we're pulling here. And so it's set up pretty good. It rides comfortably with a little bit of load rating on there. On the Fab Fours rack here, we got lights on the side. They come with some lights on the back and lights around here on the front. This Fab Fours rack is nice. It's set up with a step to climb up on top there to get to your gear on the top and to get to the buckles on the tent. We also got a Fab Fours Nerf bar on there. It's nice having these steps. I wasn't sure about it at first, but I like it because we can get to the tent, buckle everything down. So around here on the front of the Jeep, we got a Fab Fours bumper on here, worn 12,000-pound winch. Running with synthetic rope on there. And don't forget, we're running some lights down here in the bumper. I got an amber light in here. It's the first time I've run amber colored lights. I think it's great. You know, when you're running them on the freeway and it's a little bit of fog, they kind of cut through the fog and they don't seem to be blinding. So it's the first time I run them, and I'm really excited with running an amber light on the front down there. So for those that are interested, this is a Jeep Gladiator Sport S with the Max Tow package and the Winter package on it. The Max Tow gives it the Dana 44 axles on it. It changes the tow rating up to 7,600 pounds. The Winter package just comes with factory heated seats and heated steering wheel. It's all on the factory. It doesn't come with leather, but the leather's an option. So it's kind of nice to have the aftermarket leather, but also have the heated seats in here that are on the factory switches. We're running with a Garmin Overland here. First time using it. So far I like it. I've been doing some research and the stuff that comes with it. There's campsites. You can locate your campsites on it. Great outfit. I'm trying to learn all the stuff about the Garmin here, but I've really been liking it. We have a trailer brake system on here for our brake controller for the towing the trailer. Yeah, so far I'm really excited about this Jeep Gladiator. Had it for a couple weeks now, 3 weeks, and I'm excited. It's going to be a good rig. So the cool thing about the Garmin is, you know, it's magnetic, snaps right onto the dash, so you can pull it off, take it into your campsite, you know, sit down on the table, go onto your maps. You can go into Explore. Haven't set this all up yet, working on it, but you can figure out your routes and everything you want to plan up on your future trip, get it all set up, and snaps right back on. It's nice. So now we get to the good part. This is the trailer, Overland trailer. I call it the Alvord trailer, and that's because our first little expedition was to the Alvord Desert in southeast Oregon. This trailer started out as a 3-railed dirt bike trailer. My kid and I used to do a lot of dirt bike riding. Kind of started slowing down as he got into 12, 13, 14, moved on to baseball and chasing girls, I guess. So we just started off with this trailer, completely ended up rebuilding the thing as time went on. Changed out the springs to a Timbrum axle, or the Timbrum axles we got on here, and just started building the framework of it. Then I had an idea of the rooftop tent and how we would get the tent up there, which side it would fold off, how it would work. And so then I came to the other thought is, how do I get the dogs up in the tent? Did a lot of brainstorming and came up with putting a box up here, the toolbox down there. The lower toolbox holds the annex room when it's down, and then the stairs are just hinging stairs, so the dogs can just walk up and go into the tent. Plus, it works great for anybody easily walking up into the tent instead of climbing the ladder. It's a great option. We can also keep the solar system up top. It has LED lighted railing on it, so you can see at night with the switch to come in. And yeah, so it's set up the way I'd like it. A lot of thinking on it to get to this point. So let's take a tour around the trailer, see what all we got going on this thing. So I really like these Safari batteries. They're great. You can take them anywhere. Battery lasts for weeks on these things. You can charge them with the wall charger, or the solar charger, or the wall charger on here. Also, you can charge it with your auto with the cigarette lighter. These things are great. You can charge up your phones. I have a Garmin InReach that charges from this thing. You can also run LED lights, anything you got on your trailer with these things. And yeah, they're great. They last forever. Hey, around here on the side, we have a Razorback shovel. We have all Rotopax containers on this. This is just a Rotopax for storage. Gasoline. We got another one for gasoline. This is first aid. Diesel. Up here we have the Max Tracks that are connected on here. So over here is our water system. It's got a pump inside and a 30-gallon tank. This here faucet here is for a pole spray, which we have on the kitchen side of it and the back side if you wanted to wash up back here, clean up some tools and things. Up top we have the Summit Series CVT tent. It's their 3-person tent. And then on the back is the annex room. We set this up for the CV tent to flip over this way, and then with the CVT annex room, it drops down, and you can access the back of the trailer to go inside of the cabin here from around the back side. We're running with a 35-inch open country Toyo tire on it, and we also have a fuel wheel on this as well as the Gladiator. Down here below, we have a gray water tank, just you know, to hold our water in from the kitchen, from the sink inside. We have a kitchen and stove in there, just a little sink and stove. And then up here, Protect box. And in the Protect box on the back side, I keep just, you know, your random extra things, some rope, and, you know, we got an axe in here and just different stuff you might need. I got the other spray for the side here on the back. So I just keep this for, you know, a little storage for our extra stuff back here. And then we're also running a Protect box on the front there as well. So then over here we also have the gravity feed water tank on there, on that side. We put a window on both sides, makes great for airflow on the way through here. And yeah, that's about what we got here for the side of it. So I had this badge made for the back of the trailer. I named the trailer the Alvord because I'm from Oregon, and our first real adventure in this thing was out to the Alvord Desert. It's on the southeast corner of Oregon, just below the Steens Mountain. So yeah, I like to call this the Alvord. Okay, over here on this side is our kitchen side. We got some E-tracking on the side here, and some nice clips for our pans. This is just another toolbox with the drawer system for the silverware. Some more cook pans and different items in there. Around here, this is another Protect box like the back side. We keep our spices, extra things in here, bowls, dishes, some stuff for our regular cooking. Down here is a Cook Partner stove. We got this from Expedition Essentials at the Overland Rally up in Plain, Washington about 3 years ago. Up here we have the CVT awning. These are great because they have the LED strip on here at nighttime, keeps your kitchen lit up. I've wired this up top with 3 cigarette lighter plugs up there so that we can run the power down here and just plug this in right here, and we get the lights on here. It's not plugged in up top, but we have the lights plugged in right up there, and it gives us power for inside the tent. It lights up the dome inside the tent, lights up this LED light, and it's great. Also here, this is our spray for clean up the kitchen and wash out a pan or something. Okay, here we have the stairs. What the original design of this was so that the dogs can come up. So come on, Oliver, let's go up the stairs. Come on, boy. Come on. So he can come up the stairs. He goes in the tent, can hang out up here. He runs up and down to see if we're in here or to see what's going on. We love it with this balcony up here. Sometimes we sit up on a chair and we can look out across the lake, or boy, you sure can see the whole rally from here. It's nice to have. It's up here. It makes it real nice to get into the tent at night or get out of it. I keep my solar panels up here. This is a panel that folds up, goes into the bag. We can move it, set it somewhere else. I set it up here to get the perfect sunlight throughout the day. Up here we have a vent that I got set up for the kitchen. Works 2 different ways. It either works as an exhaust fan for the range inside, or when the heater's on inside, I can also draw air from the inside of the camper into the tent to heat the tent in really cold days. So we put the railing on here. Wasn't exactly the original design, but when we got Oliver, who was a pup, later on, he seemed to go up the stairs so fast he'd forget to make the corner, come into the tent. So it does make it feel a little more secure up here. Let's go down and take a look at the inside of the trailer. So let's take a look inside. So in the trailer, we have just your essentials for, up here we have a sink and a burner. It's nice to make coffee in the morning or something inside on a cold day. The sink has all connected to the water system down here. There's a 30-gallon water tank underneath there. Water pump pressurizes up here. And then over here, we have the ice cooler in here, IceCo. It's nice. All the stuff in here I'm running on 2 Safari lithium batteries, so we got quite a bit of charge for this system. Just have a little porta potty down here, and gas runs from the bottles up in the front. It's all hard piped up here, so we got a little Comfort Glow propane heater. We do a little bit of winter camping, so it's nice to have this. Gas stove over here. And then up here, we just have some cabinets for basic essentials and things up here. And a little countertop in here just for prepping some little snacks or food or whatever. And then, like I was saying outside, it's great having these 2 windows, catches a little air through here. We'd like to thank Waypoint Overland for stopping by and doing our rig walk around. This is a great time here at the Overland Expo in Loveland. Thanks a lot.